You as a real estate agent must believe that real estate is the best opportunity, and better yet, know why, so that you can communicate to your clients why they should be investing in real estate and why they should be using you as their agent. So today we're gonna talk about the top 5 reasons why real estate investing is better than any other investment opportunity. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. The first benefit of investing in real estate is cash flow. This is how most investors are going to determine that a real estate investment is worth investing in, especially since 2008, where there was a lot of speculative investing for appreciation. Investors are now looking a lot more at the cash flow so that even if prices went down, they know that the rents would still cover all expenses and put that little bit of profit in their pocket at the end of every month. An example may look like this. You have a $250,000 home. You're gonna go ahead and put $50,000 down, which means that you'll have a $200,000 mortgage. Including taxes and insurance, a payment should be right around, let's say, $1,282. Let's say you're getting $1,800 a month gross rent. To calculate true cash flow, you're gonna wanna put in a 5% budget for vacancy, 5% budget for repairs, and 5% budget for capital expenditures. If we add that all together, we get $1,552 a month in expenses. We take our $1,800 gross rent minus $1,552 in expenses, and that's $248 a month in cash flow. Well, wait. Are you gonna hire a property manager? Well, that is another 10% of gross rent. So there's another $180 off of that, which brings your true cash flow down to $68. So $68 a month, is that a good deal? Probably not something you would want to pursue. You're gonna usually want $100 to $200+ per door, and you can see less money per door for a larger complex. But let's say this was a single family investment, that's probably a little bit low on the cash flow side for an investor to want to take it on. So even though $68 a month cash flow would make this investment not all that attractive to most investors, you still gotta think that when looking at real estate as just an investment vehicle, how many investments are actually going to pay you regularly, that little bit of cash flow? Well, I mean, there are dividend stocks, but that isn't a monthly check showing up in your mailbox. One of my favorite reasons to invest in real estate is because you can leverage it using other people's money. So if we take that example of that $250,000 house, the bank was willing to give you $200,000 to purchase it. If we think about any other asset class, stocks, crypto, gold, nobody's gonna give you a $200,000 loan to go out and buy those investments. It's really unheard of in any other asset class that you'd be able to get 80% loan to value just about at any bank. The fact that you can use the bank's money to secure an asset worth hundreds of thousands of dollars that you also get to collect the benefits of cash flow, appreciation, and all the other benefits we're gonna talk about today makes real estate the best possible investment. Another reason why you and your clients should be investing in real estate is the invisible benefit of debt paydown. So once you find that nice cash flowing property, you use the bank's money to leverage it, you're gonna have a mortgage payment that is paid in full every month by your tenant. Around 25% of your mortgage payment goes towards the principal. And every year that percentage that goes towards the principal actually goes up. So if you had, let's say, a $1,200 mortgage, maybe $300 or so of that every month is going to paying off your principal. So not only are you collecting that desirable cash flow, but you literally have a tenant that is buying the property for you and adding to your equity piggy bank every month. Especially in our West Coast market, we have seen a crazy amount of appreciation over the last couple of years, where it wasn't uncommon to see like 10% plus appreciation year over year. That isn't common, but on national average, we can expect 3 to 4% appreciation year over year. So that investment property that appraised for $250,000, if it went up just a measly 3% in appreciation, that's $257,500 that it would be worth the following year. So that's $7,500 that was created out of thin air in appreciation just as a bonus for owning that investment. If you can make large equity plays like buying in the path of growth or buying in up and coming neighborhoods, you are gonna make so much more money off the appreciation than you ever will in cash flow. Even though investors are primarily looking at cash flow to determine whether an investment is great, You get rich off of the appreciation. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about a handful of the top tax benefits to investing in real estate, because believe it or not, the government wants you to invest in real estate, and so they have plenty of incentives for us to do so. First being write-offs. You can write off your property taxes, your property insurance, your mortgage interest, your property management fees. These are all write-offs that you can count against the income you're making off of the real estate. Depreciation is another huge tax benefit. So you can actually count the depreciation of your property against your taxable income, reducing your tax liability. You're allowed to take the depreciation deduction for the entire expected life of a property. So that's currently set by the IRS as 27.5 years for residential properties and 39 years for commercial properties. So if you had a residential property worth $275,000, you'd be lowering your taxable income and reducing your tax liability by $10,000 per year. The one thing that you got to remember about depreciation is that whenever you sell that asset, the IRS wants to recapture all of the depreciation. So they invented this other cool thing that we can use called the 1031 tax exchange. So say that you have a single family home, you've built up some equity, you've depreciated it over those 27.5 years. You now sell that single family home and maybe you upgrade to a duplex or a fourplex or something along those lines. As long as it's a like kind property, which they don't really specify exactly what that means. If you sell one investment property and you buy another investment property with the proceeds, then you continue to roll that depreciation into the next investment. One of the most used and probably most commonly used tax benefits is if you live in a home and it's your primary residence for 2 of the last 5 years, any money that you make off that sale, any profit, you don't have to pay taxes on, up to $250,000 as a single filer or up to $500,000 if you're married. Not only do I think that you should be teaching your clients all of these awesome benefits that we talked about today and helping them buy real estate, but you should too. And heck, even the IRS thinks that you should. Buy as much real estate as you can and watch your net worth grow year after year. And the more rentals you have, the more that you're gonna see all of these benefits compound. A property that cash flows $200 a month is a benefit of $2,400 a year. Its paid off principal is around $300 a month, so there's another $3,600 a year. And maybe it's appreciated 3% on the low end and is worth $7,500 more. Once you start calculating some of the invisible benefits, you can calculate you made $13,500 off of just one rental property. For many people, if you even had just a handful of investment properties, those investment properties, when calculating all of the benefits, may make them more than their day job would, and that's with just a handful of units. So I think you can see here the power of investing in real estate. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video about the top 5 reasons why you and your client should be investing in real estate. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and of course, subscribe to the channel. And then we got the next video in the series right here where you can learn all about working with real estate investors and investing in property yourself. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. See ya. I'm going home to a place where I belong.